Hi, yeah, it's Dwarven Moustache here again. Yeah, I thought I'd just do a bit of a sort of an update on me medieval army. Yeah, because yeah, I've only sort of really just sort of started painting and stuff, and it's in quote marks. But yeah, I realised I'd done sort of loads and loads of shorts of when packages were coming through. But yeah, I thought I'd do an actual better video. But yeah, I've started painting stuff up. I thought I'd do. Yeah, it's because I think this is going to be put on a sort of a slow burner sort of thing for a little while. Because I've started painting them up. It's nowhere near finished, but started. Because I've got this lot. And I've got first unit of knights. These are first corps ones. Knights. Yeah, and of course these are all men at arms and stuff. Big unit of 45. But yeah, these were all in the previous actual video. But yeah, there's a mix of companies with these. There's some First Corps, Perry miniatures, War Games Foundry, Gripping Beast mainly, and there is Crusader minis. But with these, yeah, I think you've sort of seen these this big pile of boxes, and you can sort of see, well, they've got basin material on. Those ones don't seem to have any on, but yeah, got the big box here, and another one underneath with assembled and partly constructed things already. So those are the ones that should all be from that you should have seen in the previous video. And I think in one of them there's the Crusader Crusader castings mortar and stuff. But yeah, there's and then if you've sort of also been seeing some of the shorts, one moment, here we go. Zoop. Yeah, I've got several boxes here. That's a bit of a sort of a novelty sort of thing. These are probably sort of, if I go a bit more, try to do a bit more. Because yeah, I've been sort of eyeing up doing a bit of a Burgundian thing, which is sort of, well, of course, that's more War of the Roses thing. But yeah, you got Blackadder, Sir Percy, and Baldric there. Well, rather, they're not those, and that's not the Witch Smeller Pursuivant. So yeah, and was it Hayland Terrain? Those ones. But yeah, some more Griffin Beast. That's sort of more knights. Pretty much all of this is knights. That's quite heavy, that. Yeah, there's a selection there. Big boxer there. Again, this is of Perry, First Corps, War Games Foundry, and Gripping Beast, as you can tell. Oh yeah. Sort of, yeah, this is a bit of an impromptu video. This is, of course, an update. And, yeah, I think those are Griffin Beast. Those are, of course, Perry's. And, of course, I start doing this and someone starts shouting outside. And I think these are War Games. These are First Corps. There might be a mix of stuff there. Oh, that's Grippin Beast because of separate shields. Yeah, I've been quite pleased. I think there's a bit of a mix of sort of periods, though, throughout the 100 Years' War, because I'm mostly doing sort of 100 Years' War period. So I still need to... I'm putting all this on the back burner slightly. One moment. Swing back. Zhup, zhup, zhup. Yeah, of course, yeah, do a bit more research and stuff, because, yeah... Joan of Arc, armies of Crécy and Poitiers, French armies of the 100 Years' War. I've finished reading that just. Armies of Agincourt and medieval Burgundy. And of course, I've started reading the medieval Burgundy one, and yeah, there's a more sort of a sort of a codified army, sort of like an actual army organisation with the whole codification of what an actual lance is and stuff with that. So yeah, now I want to get a load of periplastics and do a small Burgundian thing. Just even get a bit overexcited and do a whole company of Burgundians with lancers and pikemen and stuff. But yeah, don't get overexcited. You're not done this yet. But yeah, because I think the main idea is trying to get it generally historically accurate. I do realise these are sort of, they're Osprey books that done by experts, but it's not like doing a full-on master's degree in your own time sort of thing. But yeah, it's sort of trying to catch up with doing a bit more history and stuff, with the historical content, trying to decide on some of the details and stuff like that. I think with the mix of the troop types and stuff, I think I might do a sort of probably try and blag doing an Auvergne district French force, so that I can use probably older style older style armour types and stuff in games and stuff. Because they were a bit sort of more, so shall we say, in quote marks, outdated, because it was a bit more sort of rural and stuff. It was sort of why Clark Ashton Smith based his Auvergne district, his stories for that on Auvergne. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. I'd have to look it up a bit better, but yeah, because it was a bit more sort of like a rural, out of the way, up in the hills in sort of almost like a medieval rednecks. If there were such things as medieval French rednecks, you'd find it around that sort of area. But yeah, it's just trying to sort of catch up a little bit with a bit more history and put more stuff in it. I mean, of course you pick history up and stuff from all over the place. You watch Henry V or Henry IV Part 1 and 2 or something, and you pick history up and then know that the Earl of Essex wasn't actually at Agincourt. Say that quick, I nearly failed. But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, I'm sort of hoping to sort of like double up as sort of a... Well, yeah, sorry, before I go on to that point, I'd sort of thought about trying to do like a Brittany-based force. I might do a small contingent that's specifically just that, Brittany, in the Brittany colours and stuff, with the black... Yeah, with the black cross on white background and stuff, because or Normandy, but I think they were sort of generally more technologically advanced because they've got coastlines and stuff, and they were near, better trade and all that. But yeah, I remember going to like Castle Pirou when on holiday in France and stuff. So it's just trying to sort of catch up with stuff. Actually sort of get the details on things. But it's sort of like, generally speaking, I know a fair amount about history, but it's just getting the more specifics and stuff. And but then again, I sort of got tempted by doing Sir John Hawkwood Condottiere force. So I might do a tiny contingent of them. I need to get a bit of research done on the White Company for them and stuff. I know Osprey do Italian troops of the medieval period, 1300 to 1500, so I'll perhaps get that and stuff. And I remember having a book on Sir John Hawkwood, and Arthur Conan Doyle did the novel based on the White Company, but it didn't have Sir John Hawkwood in it. But I need to research him a little bit more and stuff. And And I generally know a little bit. Yeah, I know North Star for the War Games Illustrated. They've got a Sir John Hawkwood. So have Claymore Castings, I think. I'd have to check again. But yeah, I know War Games Illustrated through North Star. They've got a Harry Hotspur model. So yeah, I might do a small contingent that is English based, just for that and stuff. And yeah, but yeah, it's all this tempting stuff and getting overexcited. But yeah, it's and again, it's trying to get the historical side of stuff nailed. Because although I do want to try and double things up as Bretonnian for Warhammer Fantasy, yeah, just add a couple of, it's like a Baron on a Griffin or whatever to a historical force or whatever. But yeah, that sort of stuff. And getting some giant snails and putting some knights on those or whatever. I've seen some 3D printed stuff, and there was, I think, old hammered miniatures. They had a giant snail, and I might do that Baron on the giant snail. And of course, they're racing snails, and they count as Pegasi rather. But I'll get stuff sorted out, and stay safe, stay groovy.